Had one of those moments tonight where I was like, they gave me a hat for your affiliate anniversary. Yeah, I heard about the affiliate anniversary. Congratulations to me. I made one of those purchases tonight where I was like, this purchase could have been avoided if I wasn't so lazy. But I had I had Dairy Queen DoorDashed to my home. And it was a lot of money. It was a lot. I got cheese curds and a burger, and it came to like $30. And I'm like, fuck. Granted, without DoorDash, it still would have been $20. Everything is just expensive. But it is good. I already ate the burger. I'm eating the cheese curds now. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hat. I'm aware that everyone is getting hats for my affiliate anniversary. I can't remember what year I became an affiliate. By your username? It is? I don't see a hat. I don't see no hat. On stream? Oh! Yes, screenshot it. But yeah, I can't remember exactly what year I became an affiliate. I think it's probably been 9 years. I'm gonna assume I probably applied to be an affiliate in 2017. Sorry, 2015. In stream chat? Okay. Yeah, I'd say at Dude 9. Yeah, 999, bro. I'd say it's at most 9 years, at least 8 years. Oh yeah, there's a little hat. Oh, I see that. Oh, that's cute. No Cassie tonight. She informed us that she would be at an erotic art show on a date with Kimmy. So we ball. I figure we'll play a couple hours of 100 Line and then I can go to bed early. Won't that be nice for once on a Friday? Welcome back, everyone. But I got a backyard barbecue burger at Dairy Queen. And it's the one that has like an onion ring and barbecue sauce. It's fucking good. It's fucking good. Alright. Go down to the cafeteria, right? I have to remember how to play the game. This is, of course, still the demo, but the demo goes up to day 7. So, we're good. I haven't decided if I want to buy the full game yet. Interesting art. There we go. Here it is, the school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Although it's still just as weird as everything else around here. Really good. Go ahead and order whatever you want. It's your party after all. Nom, nom, nom. Our handy-dandy ration-o-matic will create any kind of food you desire. It slices, it dices, it also makes julienne fries. You want ramen, burgers, steak, sushi? It all rolls out nice and fresh. When he was saying that, it reminded me of that song from Parappa 2. Sushi, burgers, it all tastes good. Even Hawaiian. It's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. Chinese. Exactly. There she is, my favorite character. That's so sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that, let alone try it. I think I'm going to stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for too long makes my jaw hurt. I'm a little worried about whether this stuff is really safe to eat, but I'm hungry enough that I'm willing to risk it. 1 hour later. Man, that hit the spot. I ain't never had anything this fancy before. It wasn't a bad effort, I suppose. I just wish we could have had some wine to go with it. Hey, you're too young for alcohol. Just because you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatment. What's with that snarky laugh? Think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. I'm talking about your health here, dumbass. That stuff can seriously mess you up if your body's not used to it, you know? What's so funny? Think you're better than me or something? More importantly, why do these guys get 5-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread? Eating this is actually making me hungrier.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's a victory dinner, remember? None of you did anything to contribute to this victory. So now you're using food as an incentive to get us to fight. That won't work on me or my dear sister. We've lived through hardship much worse than this. Don't remind me. I'm fine with it too. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me. Just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden. You've thought of everything, haven't you? Sorry. I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry about it. You're not the one who's at fault here. For some reason, I don't know why, but this made me think of fucking Hunger Games for some reason. I don't know why. Sometimes I think about the Hunger Games and I'm like, this is a pretty good concept. Taken completely out of context and ruined. Now, if you've all eaten your fill, what do we say we get back on topic? If this hooks you enough, do you think you'll stream it more? Just curious. Yeah, I mean, I played a first part of the demo a couple days ago, and I liked it well enough to come back now. The only thing that I'm not big on is the gameplay mechanic. Because it's a tactics game, and I'm horrible at tactics games. So I don't know. I mean, I would be interested. Yeah, would I pay for it? Yeah. Wink. Yeah, I'd pay for it. But yeah, I'd be willing to stream this some more. I want to see what Uchikoshi cooked up, because apparently the Danganronpa guy apparently Uchikoshi thinks the Danganronpa guy's insane, so that can't be good. That can't be good. I want to see what they have planned in this game. So freaking hungry. There's no way I'm fighting those monsters. Talking to a barely functioning simpleton like me won't get you. I hate this character. Right, yeah, like the visual novel stuff. That's the thing, is that I was saying this last time. Sorry, I'm chewing on cheese curds still. And people were like, well, Ryan, if you just like the visual novel part, why not play Danganronpa? And I'm like, listen, I'm only in this for Uchikoshi. If I end up liking this, maybe I'll check out a Danganronpa. I don't know. Yeah. Huge maybe. Exactly.
Aha!
If we get hungry, I'm sure we can forage for food on the school grounds. We did that a lot when we were little. I was hoping we'd put that time behind us. Were they little orphans? There's no way I can live in a place like this. Please just let me go home. Oh, she's so sad. Can't say I'm crazy about the decor here, but the food's top notch. That machine will make anything we want. There's even a kitchen if we feel like doing it old school. I gotta admit, it's pretty impressive. Living here might not be so bad after all. I'm not the biggest fan of meat, to be honest, or fish, or rice, or noodles, but if there's candy and cake, I'm all about that. I'm sorry about your freak brother, Kako. This just isn't normal. What on earth have we gotten ourselves caught up in? No, I don't think so, Leon. I think she's just a freak. I don't wish to waste time speaking to you. Ask Saray to get to the point, would you? Okay, cool. All right, let me start from the beginning. Last Defense Academy lies somewhere outside of the Tokyo residential complex, where you've all been living up until now. Of course, its exact location is a highly classified military secret, very hush-hush. The school periodically comes under attack by a hostile force we call invaders. Alright, I can't cheat. I was like, oh man, yeah, I'll just eat the cheese curds while I stream. But they're chewy. And I have to read lines. Hold on. Alright. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know what they're after. A certain special something concealed in this very school. Ooh. Is it because they sat too long? Yeah, it is. I've had them for about 20 minutes now, so it was a large thing, so I'm getting to the bottom of it, and they're all like chewy, congealed at the bottom. It's sad. Oops, I didn't read that. Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed. Huh? Huh? Whoa. Hold on. Transcript. Much about them remains a mystery, but we knew a certain special something concealed in this very school. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into the invaders' hands, it's over. Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed, and everyone you've ever known will die horribly. To avoid this, we've drafted you into the Special Events Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from invaders. Aha! To make things easier for you to mobilize in case of an attack, you'll all be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of this case, Your Honor. Any questions, or do you guys want to chow down some more? Wait, go over that last part again? We're really supposed to live here from now on? Till further notice is awfully vague. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here. Of course, your commission comes with an expiry date. Expiry? Expiry date? Why didn't you say expiration? You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days. 100 days? That's right. Just as felt 2,400 hours, and you're done. Have you managed to defend the school for that long, that is? After that, you'll be free to return to the peaceful existence you've enjoyed so much before this ordeal began. I mean, we can go back to the complex? Is there even a complex for us to return to? Or have those monsters already destroyed it? It's 100 days of summer vacation. I know it's 104 days. I saw a fucking comic the other day, guys, that made me laugh my ass off. Hold on. Let's look at this on stream because it made me laugh really hard. Hold on, let me get it. Okay. All right, here it is. Okay, here it is. This is a very funny comic. Who hit me with the blue shell? Was that you, Baljeet? It was Isabella, I swear. Phineas! Is that the Switch 2? Yeah. Want to play with us? We've got that new Mario Kart, Zelda, Deltarune. What? Switch games are like $1,000 each. Did you steal Mom's credit card or something? Because if you do, she can't be mad at me for that one time at the mall. Now we just pirated them. We even got games that aren't on the Switch. Look, Rusty's Real Deal Baseball. Seriously? What? Well, I don't know. Piracy just seems so unlike you guys. Candace, we are only kids. Yeah, our allowance doesn't go as far as it used to. Especially since Mom had that huge credit card bill last month. Meanwhile... Alright, it's time to fight Sans. Patty the Platypus! I wasn't expecting you until 4. I'm in the middle of my stream. Huge raid, Omega raid. Sing the raid song. Chat, I'm not going to... You look like a newly discovered fish. Mods, time that guy out for 5 years. That really... The Germa Doofenshmirtz at the end really got me. No, that's Germa for sure. They always ask Germa to sing the raid song. They're like, do the raid song. Do the raid song. But that comic really got me. It's a good one. No, it's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the Tokyo residential complex again. Right now, they're focused entirely on this school instead. Whatever you've got stowed away in here is just that important to them, huh? You've told us a lot, but there's one detail you seem determined to keep from us. Don't make me ask again. What exactly is it we're protecting? And why would losing it mean the end of humanity? Yeah. Those are some good questions. Perceptive as always, Shizuhara. One more thing. One more thing. If this mission is important, as you say, why would you assign it to such a small group? We're civilians without any significant combat experience. The only one here who can put up a decent fight is me. You don't hold back, do you? Oh. Another excellent question. I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified information. So long as even one of you refuses to fight, that's the way it's going to stay. What? Explain yourself. If you really want to know more about your mission, or why you were chosen for it, Dogs eat your noodles. There's just one path open to you, Shizuhara. That's for you and the other brave souls from the fighters group to convince these lily-livered panty wastes to join the war effort, too. Now you want them to do your dirty work for you? It's just one underhanded trick after another.
Huh?
It's not like I'm doing this to yank your chains. That's just a fun bonus. My primary goal is to get all of you out there on the battlefield fighting the good fight.
Oh.
The invader forces are only going to get stronger from here on out, so I need all of you to be in tip-top condition too. Oh. Without another word, Saray hopped off his chair and strolled leisurely towards the door. Where are you going? I was gonna go drop a deuce and hit the hay. Why? You wanna come watch? Pervert? You actually have realistic bodily functions? I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like today's. Good. You never know when the next attack is going to happen. The next attack. This wasn't the first time I had to face those monsters, and it won't be the last either. They'll keep coming back to attack the school again and again. Every time we'll have to put our lives on the line, maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. Will I be able to stay sane for that long? The answer is no. Will I even be the same person at the end of those 100 days? Where are we supposed to sleep anyway? You want us all to huddle on the floor together? There's no need for that. I prepared luxurious individual suites for all of you. You'll find them on the rooftop. Shh. At least we get our own rooms. I'm starting to worry about that. You're all at that delicate age, after all. If I left you guys alone, you'd be rotting like rabbits in no time. Is that true? Is kinky group sex some kind of high school rite of passage? Are you okay, girl?
Oh!
I don't think so. You need to stop taking what he says so seriously, sister dearest.
Hey!
Go find your room, settle in, and think hard about what you're going to do from here on out. Tomorrow's the first day of the rest of your lives! Bye, bitches! What did he mean? What's there to think about? I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight. Do it! Do it! Just pretend you're like an anti-PK hunting down griefers like a boss. Look, I'm just a regular guy. I can't flip a switch and go psycho. We're immortal here. What's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come right back after. You know how some people don't ride roller coasters, even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe? It's like that. Except even more so, since there's actual danger. You do realize your decision also affects the rest of us. We're being denied important information because of your cowardice. I know. Pretty much everything I do has a negative effect. I'm gonna give him a droopy dog voice. Hold on, let me finish my fucking curds. I'm almost done. I'll give him a droopy dog voice. This guy sucks. He does not deserve a name like Shoma. That's what he said, actually. He's actually right. He's like, I'm a cockroach. I'm a lowly. And it's like, yeah, you are. Stop. Go away. All right. I don't see why we should be expected to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left up to science nerds and army jocks? Right, why us? I haven't even solved my first mystery yet. Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kind of tune out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around. That lack of imagination is a serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to adapt. I get where Tsubasa's coming from, though. Yesterday was just a normal day. Now I'm risking my life fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of this is real. Something tells me this real little round table we got here isn't going anywhere. How about we call it a day? After that victory feast, I'm about ready to slip into a food coma. Same here. Dying really takes it out of you. We gotta stay in here a whole 100 days? We've only been here for one and I'm already sick of this place. I have my fair share of concerns too. Saray said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners here. Okay. You sure you're alright? Please, don't worry about me. The symptoms. They come and go. The symptoms? Is he gonna be one of those characters, one of those Japanese characters that just has like a fucking unknown illness that they keep to themselves? He has symptom disease. I agree we should rest for now. A good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow. Like, do you remember Wally from Pokemon? And how he just had a fucking disease? It was just, oh man, Wally. He's a sickly boy. It's like, what do you mean? Sickly how? Well, with everything that's happened, I doubt I'll be able to get to sleep. Unable to dispel the oppressive atmosphere, everyone gradually wandered out of the cafeteria. Tiny Tim in my mind. I should get going too. Apparently our rooms are up on the roof. Is it just me? Or is that really strange place to put them? Oh no! Hold on. I didn't discover this last time. Guys, do you see the dash? Look at... Oh no. It's the walk cycle, but sped up. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Like Scoob, we gotta get out of here! Oh, I'd do it for a Scooby snack, Scoob! That's a wild dash. Also, the way this is laid out reminds me of the Little Witch Academia game. Gah. No ceiling. That alone was weird enough sight. The prefab huts intended to serve as our rooms seemed almost normal in comparison. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of our group. No doubt about it. This is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino. Oh, okay. Thanks. There are a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for. I didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind it? They're probably just spares, nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. This is a travesty. An outrage. Let me guess. He's not next to his dearest sister. What's wrong? My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Oh, it's even worse. He expected to share a room with his sister. Even worse. You must be just as devastated as I am, sister dearest. You'd feel much better having your brother dearest by your side, wouldn't you? Oh, don't worry. Yeah. Yeah, Leon. Apparently this is a trope. Apparently the incestuous siblings is a Danganronpa thing. Danganronpa thing? I don't know. That's what chat told me last time. I was like, oh, great. Yeah, that's another reason not to ever play it. I think it's fine for us to be apart now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't going to hurt. She fucking wants him gone, dude. I really don't get these two at all. Looks like your room's right in the middle, huh? Really? They couldn't have programmed in a run. He's like a little bug. It's better this way. Yeah, I suppose it is. This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. There I go again, being positive for all the wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and climbed into bed without further delay. Speaking of Uchikoshi games, they released more information about No Sleep for Kaname Date the other day. And yeah, it definitely looks like it takes place between the first game and the second game. And they keep... Listen, chat. I don't want to make any speculations or any like assumptions or anything. But they keep using the words escape room. And the fact that they said help Iris seek a way out in the fucking advertise, and I'm like, I'm like, oh no, this is it, isn't it? This is what Nox and I were talking about like months ago. This is the Zero Escape the Somnium Files crossover game. It's real. I can only imagine how many fucking Zero Escape references are going to be in this fucking game. Can't wait, by the way. Cannot wait. That game's coming out, what, June 5th? Something like that? Or is it July? No, it's July something, isn't it? I'm very excited. I might buy the deluxe edition to have the stickers. We'll see. But you can definitely expect me to play that on stream. I'd like to finish the first game on stream first. June 5th is the day after my birthday. Oh. June 5th is Brit's birthday. So you and Brit are one day apart.
Hey!
Why did he say that? Me when I say few. Hey! I hate to admit it, but it was actually more comfy than my own bed back home. The moment I lay down, the day's activities seemed to catch up with me all at once. Being thrust into an unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths completely drained me. My average, mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. I was like a tiny rowing boat tossed around in a vast ocean. It's not a lake. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. Within a few seconds, everything went black. Still haven't played the Alan Wake 2 DLC. Lake House. I own it, because I own the deluxe version. I gotta fucking play it. I keep forgetting. I've never played an Alan Wake. I played him for the first time in 2023. I don't even know what it's about. It's fun. It's just like a fun horror kind of like not really horror, but more like thriller game. It's great. It's about a writer who gets sucked into a mystical evil. It's very confusing. It's very Twin Peaks. I like it a lot. It's not like really horror. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it would be horror to some people. I like it a lot. If I woke up tomorrow to find that it had all been a dream, that would be fine with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I can imagine. Maybe in the morning everything would be back to normal. I'd go downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad as he leaves for work. Mom would be there. Caro would too. Day 2, bitches.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine.
I mean, Alan Wake American Nightmare is like anti-horror.
Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
But yeah, Alan Wake 2 is definitely spookier than the first one.
It's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot. I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead. Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria, on the double.
Is this game really 100 days? Like, oh, sorry, I bumped the mic. Like, I think about, like, 358 days, right? The Kingdom Hearts game. And how that game is definitely not 358 days. And it's just, like, it skips around a bit. And I think of Persona 5, which also skips around a bit. Is this game just straight up, they make you play 100 days worth of game? Because I wouldn't put it past them. Is that some kind of wake-up call? What a depressing way to start the day. My friend works for an RPG site, and he did the review for this game and said he hadn't even finished the game. Oh boy. I mean, this game did only come out yesterday. I didn't like the sound of that give you plenty of bloodlust stuff either. I hope he hasn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. Yeah, apparently there's 100 endings. 100 days, 100 endings. There it is again. Totally open, unobstructed sky. I still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder of how bizarre the whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling. Like I get sucked up into it and keep falling forever. If I stay here for long enough, will staring up into the infinite space like this start to feel normal? No. There's no way I can get used to something so unnatural. I'd rather go back to my nice, safe life in the residential complex. It's kind of funny how if we were taken and put into a big complex like that with a fucking ceiling, we'd feel uneasy, but since he was born there and he grew up there, it's just normal to him. By the way, I put in my air conditioner today, so if you hear any noises in the background, it shouldn't be anything major, just like the sound suppression should take care of it. But yeah, I got the AC running right now because it's been a little warm today. Haven't noticed anything? Yep. Oh. Hi. Why isn't he moving? He's like absolutely still. Is this a plush?
Yeah.
No, that's him. I know you must be excited about getting to live in an awesome school like this, but don't let your guard down. The invaders are still out there. You soldiers are basically immortal, though, so you've got nothing to fear from them.
Hey!
Right, immortal. Hey! What the fuck is Saray? I don't know. I do not know. Right, immortal. What exactly do you mean by that, though? Told you before, didn't I? It's all thanks to our friend, Emo Anima. No matter how serious your injuries are, it'll fix you up good as new. He doesn't seem like a robot since he's translucent, so maybe he's like a hologram? I don't know. I don't think anybody... Somebody tried to touch him and they weren't able to. Because they were stopped. Maybe he is a hologram.
Oh.
Of course, you still have to deal with the pain of fatal injuries, so don't get too complacent.
Ha-ha!
I don't want you getting sloppy out on the battlefield. You gotta fight like your life depends on it every time. This is so crazy. I can barely believe all this is really happening. Is this a Stargate? What is this? All right, everybody, dig right in and get yourself all fueled up. Didn't you hear me? I said dig in. This is no time to worry about proper table manners. Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again. Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had 2 days in the TRC when we had to make do with much less than this. Brother dearest, please. I don't want to think about that. Let me guess. If we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight. In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless dry bread. Suit yourselves. There's only one more thing I need from you. I'd planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack. What is it this time?
Aha!
I want you to take a tour of the Last Defense Academy campus. You're going to be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There are tons of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet. Sounds like fun. You got any rooms where the door locks behind you and you have to solve obscure logic puzzles to get out? Funny joke? If there are, you can go in on your own.
Oh.
This is no ordinary school, you know. You're bound to find something to surprise you.
Hey!
Once you finish breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home. Bye! I feel like we're playing right into Saray's hands. But we should probably try to get a better idea of what kind of place this is. We might even turn up some clues about what that special something we're protecting is. No time like the present. Let's take a look around. Alright. Check 1F Strange Room. Q would do this to Picard. I suppose you're right. I can go to the boys' room. That's cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This game's gonna get insane when we start having gay sex. Yes, is something wrong? I'm in your way, aren't I? I'm sorry. I should know better than to take up valuable breathing space. Now he sounds like Krendor. It's fine, Shoma. You're not in the way. I just wanted to talk to you. I'm warning you. Talking to a feeble-minded dweeb like me will only leave you worn out and frustrated. Not to mention how your reputation will suffer from being seen with me. Unpopularity as profound as mine might be contagious, you know. You're really better off ignoring me like everyone else. Don't think of me as a person. Think of me as a pile of garbage that randomly makes noises every now and then. I kind of spaced out partway through what he was saying. I think it boiled down to don't talk to me, though. What an odd fellow.
Yeah.
What the? Oh, it's you, Darumi. What are you doing alone in the dark here? Aren't the lights working?
Looks like they're not, but it's cool. I actually prefer it this way. The real world is a little too bright for me. Hard, bright, and violent. Sometimes just getting through it's a real drain.
I don't know about that. For me, spending all day in this kind of darkness would probably be much worse.
It's really starting to sink in. Being made immortal is such a tragic fate. Dying to bring everyone together. Dying to provide a moment of gratuitous gore. Dying to finally be free of the pain. All of those options have been taken away from me. What gives? If whoever's behind this was gonna kidnap us anyway, forcing us into a killing game's the least they could do.
She's a real freak, this one. Strange machine. Sure is a lot of fancy equipment in here. I wonder what it all does.
I've seen these in movies and stuff. You climb inside the pod, fire it up, and your consciousness is transported into another world.
Like virtual reality.
They're so advanced. You'd have to leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims. I wish I had one of these at home.
That sounds a little too good to be true. This is where... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Rolf.
Looks like this one's broken, though. Just like me. I've tried every button and switch I could find, but it won't turn on.
Is it okay for us to be touching stuff without really knowing what it does?
Of course not! I just told you the damn thing's broken, didn't I?
Whoa, why is she so angry all of a sudden?
Unless I can get Sari to fix this, escaping into a perfect fantasy world is just gonna be that. A fantasy.
Now she's crying? I can't keep up with this girl's mood swings. More importantly, is this machine really broken? Can't tell myself. Guess I'll take Darumi's word for it. What an odd duck. 1F entrance hall. Your gay little run. It's the classroom. Oh, here we go. Takumi. You came to check out this area too?
Huh?
Yeah. What is it? Some kind of entrance hall?
Huh.
Entrance and exit. Of course, even if we left the school from here, we'd still have to contend with the wall of flames. You're welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so.
Yeah.
Where did you come from? As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need it. I can appear anywhere on school grounds.
Y'all.
Anyhow, if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side.
Hey.
But hey, if you feel like a change of scenery, be my guest. He's gone. How does he move so fast? Don't worry about him. I found something much more interesting. Interesting how? Those machines over there. Go take a look at them. Some kind of reference material. What's so interesting about these? What are they even for? Sorry. Seems they're a special model of fire extinguishers.
Huh?
Fire extinguishers?
Aha.
That's right, I put them here so you can use them to go exploring.
Yeah.
You again? Do you mind telling Takumi what you told me? No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there will be times when you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your hemoanima, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward. I like how he was like, donut, donut, donut. I like how he was like, donut. But he was like, do not go through the wall of fire. There's nothing beyond the wall of fire. But if you really want to, I made these fire extinguishers. So, enjoy. Whoa, wait a minute. You're saying we can actually put out the undying flames? There's nothing stopping us from just using these and getting out of here? Yeah, your pal Outsky had the same idea, but there's nothing but ruins out there. Do not sell weed to my husband. Marijuana. You might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble, or maybe even some items you can still use in the old towns. That's if the invaders don't get you first. There's invaders out there? Sure, this place is crawling with them. The wall of fire is there to keep them out, remember? Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside school grounds. It's dangerous business, going out the door and into the unknown. And we're a long, long way from the Tokyo residential complex here. You'd never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. So much for that idea. Coming up with plans to escape will only lead you to despair. I'm sure you can find much more productive use of your time. Like focusing on protecting the school, and by extension humanity, for the next 99 days and ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. You all want this story to have a happy ending, don't you? Bye! So beyond the wall is just ruins. Back to the ruins. At least we have hope now. If there's a way to get past the flames, then there's a way for us to get home. Huh? Weren't you listening just now? Saray said we're too far away from the complex to make it on our own. I wouldn't put too much stock into anything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out of his way to let us know that? But there's no Cassie today? Was there a joke? Hold on, wait. Oh! I see. Okay. There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it from us. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but finding a way home. I refuse to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We'll get out of this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my faith in. Sounds like Ato's determined to defy Saray to the very end. To be honest, I can't say for sure he's making the wrong choice. That's what makes this so hard. Cool, man. Do you want to kiss about it, or...? Fire extinguishers harness our hemo-anima to put out the undying flames for a little while. We're supposed to use them when we want to explore the surrounding area. But according to Saray, there's nothing but ruins out there. We might be able to find some useful items. Can't be revived. Yeah, okay. Like zoinks! 2F training room. Is anybody out here? No, the freaks. The freaks are out. Hello again, Mr. Sumino. Do you have a moment? Do you notice that I cannot talk to Kako? Like, every time I try to talk to her, it's just like I immediately get put into talking to him. Sure, what's up? I'm sure you'll think this a stupid question. But you too are from the Tokyo residential complex too, aren't you? Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah!
Of course, yeah! Of course, it's the same for everyone else. Until a few days ago, we were all living there. But isn't it strange none of us have ever met before? Apart from me and my dear brother.
Huh?
I don't know. Seems natural enough to me. I mean, the complex is a big place. I see. It doesn't bother you at all. What was all that about? These two just keep getting weirder.
Yeah!
I did think that was a bit weird that we hadn't met before. And then I was like thinking maybe there's more than one residential complex.
Ah.
Freak. Do you see him back there? He looks like Mom, I throwed up. Mom, I threw up. Or like, Mom says it's my turn in the Xbox or some shit. This room. It said training room on the door, but it's more like a video game arcade. How are we supposed to train in here? Also, yeah, there's a GPU back there. Are we inside of a computer? Is that the plot twist? Chat, maybe that's the plot twist. Maybe we're in the computer. Maybe. Oh. Wait. Wait. Firewall. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Did we just crack this shit? Did we just crack this shit? Firewall? That looks like a GPU back there. Saray is like a little hologram computer AI guy. Are the monsters viruses? They do look kind of weird. And like colorful and cartoon. Oh my god. Wait. wait. Hold on. We might be onto something. Yeah, exactly, Leon. Exactly what I was thinking. The school is the oh my god, what's the word? It's just like the central control, and they're all different. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rolf is just like saying wait over and over again. It's day 2, and we're just like, yo, what if we're inside of a big computer? We're the antivirus. What is this? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Hold on. This is hold on. All right. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. This is very important. Okay. Okay. All right. This is what I'm thinking, right? All right. This is the school, right? But the school is also, this will represent like the fucking, the school is like a big computer, right? It's a big computer. I think, oh my god, hold on, all right. And then these are all TRCs, right? Tokyo Residential Complexes. There are multiple of them, okay? Say there are like hundreds, right? Like a whole shit ton. And there are people in all of them. Okay? Like, for instance, say this is me, right? Oh, you guys are gonna fucking love this, all right? So the school's computer monitors all of the fucking shit, like climate, like air supply, air quality, all that shit, right? But all of a sudden, the computer starts to have issues. It's old. It's wicked old, right? And all of a sudden, there are fucking viruses invading the computer. Viruses and shit. Alright? As the viruses. So what does it do? It creates an AI. It creates an antivirus. Saray. Alright? There he is. That's Saray. You know what he does? That room we were in with Darumi, with the pods, with the pods, the room we were in with the pods, he brought us into the computer. That's what he did. Those fucking viruses in the beginning were simulations to see who would react, to see who would be applicable, to see who would be good antivirus. So that's what the pods were for. He brought us into the computer. That's where we are right now. We were real people in the Tokyo residential zones. And he took us from our places by using a test. I think the domes are simulated? No. I think they're real. I don't think they're real places, but what would be the point? Are you saying, like, the whole world is gone? And we're all just living in the computer? I mean, I guess. That's kind of what happened in fucking Soma. It's possible. Nox, so basically the context is, yeah, like Rolf said, there's a room that we're in with like big computer-like fans, and Rolf just went in the computer. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that I think we're on day 2, and I think we figured out the plot twist. Oh, man. That'll be crazy. That's gonna have a crazy payoff 70 days from now. Just watch. All these machines just look like arcade games to me. And there he is. Remarkable, sir. You picked up the best one in the house. You clearly have impeccable taste. Stop jumping out at me like that. This is the Academy's state-of-the-art VR training machine. I mean, using your actual muscles and getting all sweaty is just so last century, am I right? Oh, you're saying that if the computer gets destroyed, the domes... I mean, I guess it could work for either of it, right? Like, either he means, like, the fact that the computer's gone and won't be able to do all the important tasks for the dome in real life, or if the computer's gone, it completely eviscerates the entire simulation. So, yeah, either way. I'm investing in this theory. Yeah, let's collect evidence for this theory. I think we're going in the right direction on day 2. That's why we developed these machines to help you hone your skills and use your neural impulses in our cutting-edge technology. I don't get it. Will playing a game really help us?
Aha!
Your hemo enema gets stronger the more you use it. Just like your muscles, your brain, and your baloney pony. What? My what, huh? You should consider dropping by to train when you're off duty. You could even get some friends together for a group session. Oh, penis!
Hey!
Just keep it in your pants when there's ladies present, okay?
Hey!
What's in my pants? It's none of your business, you little pervert. Trans. I've been saying this the whole time. VR training. I've got to admit, I'm kind of curious about it. Maybe I'll give it a try later. Looks like something from an old video game arcade. How are we supposed to train with this? Yeah, Leon. Yeah. Hey, Takumi. You've been checking out this place too, right? Yeah, a little. The more I see of it, the less I like it. Who was in charge of the decor here? There ain't a shred of class in the whole damn school. Where's the leopard print sofas? The hot pink drapes? The gilded doorknobs? Is that so much to ask? Is that his idea of class? It's kind of silly. Zonks. Defense room. What in the... A surprisingly stately door stood in the middle of an otherwise nonsensical-looking space, defiantly blocking the way forward. The hallways and classrooms of this school were all pretty strange, but this put them all to shame. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it. A girl. Tell me, what was it that made you decide to fight after all? Well... Once Saray started talking about the people we care about being in danger, it didn't feel like I had much of a choice. So you did it to protect those close to you? How very normal. Normal? Yeah, I guess so. How about you, Haruko? We're not talking about me here. But it was okay for her to ask me. Maybe I should try a different approach. Then, can you tell me how you got so strong? You're clearly on a whole different level compared to the rest of us. It's nothing so remarkable, really. With these things as they are now, I'd prefer not to talk about it. Huh? What do you mean with things as they are now? I said I don't want to talk about it. She shut me down again. It's hard work getting anything out of this girl. I probably shouldn't press her any further. I definitely don't want to end up on her bad side. The gay sex scene, the leaked gay sex scene, makes me wonder if you can romance people in this game and, like, choose who to romance. Also, this sounds like Germa beatboxing. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, that weird fire in front of it. They're undying flames. Thought so. But why are they here, inside the school? To stop anyone from opening this door, I imagine. If that's important, then... Yes. Whatever's behind this door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders. Right behind this door is something that could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands. I wonder what it is. Do you think we'll find out? We could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight so Saray will tell us the truth seems like a more efficient choice to me. I don't think convincing them will be that easy. This kind of decision is something they have to come to on their own. You're still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up, or we'll end up in the worst possible scenario.
Huh?
What do you mean? Let's just say it's in everyone's best interest to get the others onto the battlefield with the rest of us. By any means necessary. Sounds like she has something in mind already. She wouldn't force them to fight against their will, would she? We may not have known each other very long, but I can definitely imagine Haruka taking a hardline approach with anyone who refuses to do as she says. There's something about her that radiates authority, leaving no room for argument. Yeah, she's definitely like a school council member or something. This must be the infirmary. But when I think of infirmary, this definitely isn't the kind of room that comes to mind. Although, I guess that could apply to any part of the school. She is my favorite character. I know you've already made your thoughts on this clear, but are you sure you don't want to fight alongside the rest of us? Huh? No. Absolutely not. Just thinking about it makes me feel like I'm gonna... What's wrong? Let's just say I'm not suited for combat. Like on a physiological level. Sorry. Physiological? What's she even talking about? Does this have something to do with how she always starts looking queasy when we talk about fighting? She's so funny, dude. This machine. Oh, it's the drones. It's the same flying coffin that rescued Darumi from the battlefield. Saray called it a corpse recovery something. When a member of the Special Defense Unit dies in action, the corpse recovery drone will automatically retrieve their body. That's what the manual says anyway. It's all completely automatic, huh? Seems like it. When the school's defense system detects one of us has died... Wow, it sounds so creepy saying that out loud. Anyway, when that happens, it launches a drone to find the body and bring it back to the infirmary. And once it gets here... You see that big machine over there? According to this, it's called a Revivomatic. Platypus! The Revivinator! It's got data on all of us, right down to our genetic code. Prof references these records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state. Then we're alive again, just like that. Why does it have to verify who the victim is first, though? Maybe our enemies can't use the machine if it falls into their hands? Tsubasa really gets a chance to show her serious side when machines are involved. This sure is amazing tech. I still can't figure out exact mechanism it uses to instill life back into the body. I'm not satisfied writing it off as just the Hemoanima did it. That makes it sound like magic than real technology. While we're on the subject, Hemoanima itself is pretty fishy. It's supposed to infuse our blood with a special power, right? But how does it do that exactly? Maybe we'll find out more about it, find it someday. Cool. Not unless me and the other holdouts agree to fight, too. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. Seriously, who is in charge of picking the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix on us? Something tells me the only way to find out is to keep fighting. We just keep going in circles here. It's all magic. War room. Hello, you little freak. Hello, you little freak. Hey there, Samino. How is your exploration of the campus going? If you need help or advice with anything, feel free to let me know. Don't think of me as your commanding officer. Think of me as your friend. A friend who commands respect and dictates your every move, but in a fun way. He's got some nerve acting friendly after forcing us into this messed up situation. Whose side is he on, anyway?
Does he care about saving humanity like he says? Or does he have some kind of ulterior motive?
Aha!
Oh, did you come here for another explanation of what your hemo enema can do? This power is the key to your success and survival here at the Academy. It's worth your while to have a firm grasp on the basics.
He's just a fun boss. He's just a little guy. He's normal.
No. No. Look, you can skip the dialogue if you want, but at least pretend to listen. He puts like he's just like, listen, chuckle fuck. I don't care. I'm gonna read it anyways. The hemotomorphic infusion blades you all carry, infusers for short, are the pinnacle of human achievement and ingenuity. When you stab it into your heart, a miraculous power flows from your body, transforming your regular old blood into superhuman hemoanima. By harnessing that power and shaping it into physical form, you gain access to your class armor and class weapons. A class weapon's a manifestation of your own innate strengths. Each one is just as unique as you are. Oh, believe me, I was gonna make that the thumbnail, Leon. Activating your hemo enema for the first time should also have unlocked your specialist skills. Yeah, I made that the emote for, emote. Sorry, my brain. I put that on the thumbnail for the finale to 999 when I played it. Way back when. These are additional abilities with a wide array of applications. Learning to use them strategically will make you better fighters than ever. But how does it do all that? What's the actual process behind? Don't get so hung up on the details. Surrender to the heat of battle. Yell, I am thou, or ora, 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 or something. Just go with it. I am thou. Now we straight up just are reference. This game is a little meta, huh?
Yeah.
That's the end of my totally comprehensive explanation. Best viewers on streamboo.com. If there's anything else you don't understand, you should probably resign yourself to remaining ignorant. But if this power is so miraculous or whatever, simply the best, why give it to regular students like us? Why were we chosen? All will be made clear when you convince the whole group to join the fight, but not before. Guess I should have seen that coming.
Aha!
One more thing. Just one more thing. While you're here, want me to go over the Undying Flames again? That wall of fire outside protects the school from a lot of threats, but it'll hurt you just as bad if you get too close. No. Look, you could skip the dialogue. True to their name, the Undying Flames never run out of fuel. Can't be smothered or extinguished by ordinary means. However, the flames only affect organic matter. They don't damage the surrounding buildings, rocks, or anything like that. If you and your friends were to drive a car through it, it'd only be the people on the inside that would get burned to a crisp. They ignore regular physics and run on their own rules. Are they magic or something? The Undying Flame Barrier has a radius of a little over half a mile, with the Academy at the very center. The wall itself is 30 feet thick, blocking out even the most powerful invaders. Or at least that was the case. More recently, the enemy has developed a special means of getting through. Lucky for us, the flames can sense them coming, automatically shift the school into defense mode when they do. At the same time, an alarm is set off to let you all know it's time for battle. You know what else? You know what else goes off when something gets to your firewall? Antivirus alarm. Sorry. His name is Takumi. When the alarm goes off, the enemy's already on their way. The invaders always leave a day or two between attacks. It's my guess that their means of getting through the flames takes time to repair or recharge. We haven't been able to deduce any consistent patterns, though. You should assume the next attack could come at any time. One more thing. The wall only goes so high, but there's no danger of anything flying in. If the flames sense something trying to pass over them, they'll form a fiery hand and drag the intruder right back down again.
Aha!
The Undying Flames act with a will of their own to keep the school safe. That's to your list of things to be grateful for. I could ask any number of questions right now, but I doubt I get any answers. I've got no choice but to accept this as the way things are for now. Technically, the fiery hand is a limited range too, so coming in from space might be possible.
Hey!
Well, so long as the enemy doesn't think of that, we should be fine. Alright, you've made it very clear how well defended this place is. What I really want to know is, what's it all for? What are we protecting here? I told you before, didn't I? You'll learn that once you get the non-fighters to start fighting. Okay, asshole. Also, look. More RGB. Yeah, there's like RGB. Yeah, that's weird, huh? Huh, weird. Man, weird, huh? Man, weird, huh? RGB fans! How specific! Jesus fucking Christ, what is going on? What's this machine here? Looks important. That controls the school's central defense system. It's the core of the entire Last Defense Academy experience.
Yeah.
Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic battle prep, nothing.
Oh.
I hope it's all just a big misdirect. It could be, who knows? We could be completely fucking wrong. But you know what? I'm investing. I'm in. I think it's the truth. Controls battle functions like defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of the school up and... It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of the school up and running without any need for any extra engineers or maintenance staff. We're the computer. It's all completely automatic, huh? I can tell you what you're thinking. It's all automatic. What do we need Saray for? But my role here is just as important as the computers. No one can motivate you or affect your morale like I can. He's right about that, but not in the way he thinks.
Hey there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going?
Sometimes he sounds a little bit like Chris McLean.
Hey campers, it's me, Chris McLean here.
It is a bear. It's kind of like Monokuma.
I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I pretty much finished looking around anyway. Guess I'll head back to the cafeteria. Yeah, the quote-unquote gym area was the arcade area. That was that area. What'd you think? Have you fallen in love with the place yet? It's so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your life here. I'm getting that fucking mush mouth. Mush brain, mush mouth. Alright, hold on. Checking my Discord. There's no way we'd feel that good about it. Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long. There's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions? You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet, but don't worry, it's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases.
Aha!
I'll reveal more of the school's facility little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to and motivate you going forward. Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Oh, right. We are a school, after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum or proper schedule. But we don't have one here. Surprise!
What? No schedule?
Meh.
Unless there's an invader attack like the one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit. So we don't gotta go to classes or nothing? Shit, man. You should have led with that.
Don't tell me you're actually buying into this.
It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here.
I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave.
If you want to find a way out so bad, do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run away from the fight anyway, right? Now, settle down. I hate to see friends fight.
It's your fault we're all so on edge.
You've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences, so naturally you all have your different values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake, and that's okay. We're about diversity here. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable.
Again, your fault that we even have to have this discussion.
Yeah.
Having said all that, no matter what your feelings on the matter, all of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future, but if the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you. Then they'll move on to your loved ones. Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. I can't have you wasting time or energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your hearts. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope.
Hope? You've got to be kidding me.
This is more like despair.
Oh, it's from Danganronpa. Danganronpa. I know that one. I know that game. That's the one with the bear and the guy with the white crazy hair and the girl with the ponytails. I know them. Komeda, that's his name, and Joko.
I think those are the only 3 characters I can name from Danganronpa, by the way, is Junko, Komeda, and Monokuma. Those are the only ones I remember. I don't remember any of the others. I can vaguely picture what they look like. Vaguely remember what they look. Some of them. You've got to be kidding me. This is more like despair.
Hey!
Oh? You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us. Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we've got no guarantee that's really what we'd be doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something even more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the hemoanima. We know next to nothing about this weird power, and yet you want us to pump our bodies full of it? Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. We've been over this before, man. He said he'd only tell us if you guys agreed to fight. And I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth.
We're going around in circles so much, it's making me dizzy.
Yeah. We won't make any progress like this. All right. If it's the truth you want, that's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything. You're gonna tell us? Just like that?
Oh.
I never meant to keep the truth from you all that long. I was just using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you, but it looks like that plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. And you'll really tell us the truth. The whole truth. And nothing but the truth. Or at least, I'd like to. But this isn't the kind of decision I can make on my own. Let's say we table this discussion until tomorrow. So there are more people involved in this than just you. We'll expect you to tell us about them too. I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher-ups. If I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it. Although, I might have to talk to you all individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Uh-oh. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Hey.
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. How much you want to bet he tells everyone something different? With a cheery wave of his stubby little arms, Saray disappeared. Never thought getting the truth out of him be this easy. But he still has to discuss it with people in charge, right? He could come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down. I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines. No excuses? Yeah, exactly, Leon. Although, I mean, saying you'll protect all your loved ones is already a pretty good fucking bargaining chip, and they still said no. We'll see what happens after we hear what Saray has to say. We can all talk it out and decide on the best course of action then. Yeah, you're right. We can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on. You're hilarious, Mr. Maruko. You clearly have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow. Shut up! I bet you don't either! With nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our rooms. What if there's no more tactics game? What if it's just... what if it's 100 days of just dialogue? Tomorrow morning, Saray will tell us the whole truth. I can't even imagine what it might be. Who gathered us all here? What are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? I can only hope everything will make sense once we know that.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
No, I get you, Leon. It's not the typical Uchikoshi, like, flowchart so far. So there's a nighttime announcement, too, just like the morning one. I thought it would be a much longer road to learning the truth, but hopefully by this time tomorrow we'll know everything we need to know. Probably won't be the end of our problems, but it'll be a step forward. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it more today. I'll discuss it with the others once we've heard from Saray. For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. With nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep. Here comes that damn alarm. I'm ready. Oh. Oh. Flashback.
Come on. Don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
It's always funny whenever they're just like grown-ass man trying to do a kid voice rather than get a kid to do the kid voice. Yes, thank you, Juno. You get it. It's always funny. It's always funny. That'd be like me going like, "Hey, it's me. I'm a little kid. Hi, how's it going?" When in reality, my baby voice would be like, we were only in kindergarten back then. Kara's dad had just died. He and Kara were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened. The car crash that changed her life. A security alert had sounded, and suddenly people were scrambling around, trying to get to the nearest shelter. Karua's dad swerved to avoid someone, and, well, the car was almost entirely destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. By some miracle, he made it in time. Karua survived. But her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Karua was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. There was nothing I could do.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Karua? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
You can't be saying that, white baby! You can't say that, white baby! Pale baby, you're not white. But you can't be saying that, pale baby. You can't say that.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karua. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay. I got this
Holy
big
shit.
cut right across my tummy. The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up.
Jesus.
I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big, ugly scar like this.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you. By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karua. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
The classic. The classic.
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry.
Okay, adult voice baby.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karua.
Ah.
No matter what. I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now.
Trauma cured.
You promised. So you gotta do it. Okay?
That's right. I made a promise. A promise to protect Karua, no matter what. Well, you fucked it, bud. Well, he didn't fuck it. Saray fucked it. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Karua safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 Fight, 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 fight. Fight, 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 fight. Whoa. Jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat and my heart was racing, like I'd woken up from a nightmare. Not a nightmare, a memory. Childhood memory of Karua and me. I'd totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? I wonder what Karua is doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. See, okay, but... Oh, man. Okay. If it was... Fuck. I'm trying to think here, because, like, if the domes, if the Tokyo residential complexes were real, if that was real life, if they got sent into the computer, this could all be happening, like, at super, like, subsonic speeds, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this could be happening faster than a millisecond. And everything slows down in the real world. So these 100 days could just be like a minute in the real world. Get what I'm saying? I'm a crazy person. It's fine. Come to think of it, what does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? I don't know if they can pause them. Are they treating me as a missing person, or did they assume I died in that monster attack? I'll have to ask Saray about that, too.
Huh?
Sheesh, I'm wide awake now. I'm so sweaty. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. I got out of bed, slowly made my way towards the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. It's me. Oh no, we're gonna do one of these. You can't pull an Undertale on me, alright? Dude, it's just like Junpei. Oh, Junpei did do this, right? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? He literally says, in spite of everything, I'm still me. What the fuck? Why is this game so meta? This can't just be like, oh yeah, here's an Undertale quote. Anyways. Okay, cool. It's the same face I'd seen in the mirror every morning, but somehow, something about it seems wrong. Yeah. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. I wonder if this is a side effect from using Hemoanima?
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
Oh boy. What am I doing? This is stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror and walked out the door. As soon as I got outside...
Whoa.
The scene that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
The night sky far above my head was now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. The vastness, the endlessness of it all was almost terrifying, but in a way it was beautiful too. It inspired a sense of awe in me that I'd never felt before.
I wonder what Karawa would say if she saw this.
As I stood there wondering, my gaze was drawn to a different, larger light in the sky. Oh, the moob!
It looks so close. Is that another planet?
You know, his voice acting reminds me of the main kid from the Nox game, the Wii game, Fragile Dreams. Actually, come to think of it, there's a lot of aspects of this game that kind of reminds me of Fragile Dreams. Not a planet. A different kind of celestial body. I'm sure I've read about it once. A big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth. Visible to the naked eye. What was it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. Is that... Huh? What was that? Huh? All of a sudden, I felt like I wasn't alone. I spun around to see who was there. What in God's fucking... green earth? Germa is here and he's beatboxing now. It's fucking Joshua. You're on fire. Yeah, I think it is, Juno. I think it is. I think it is, Juno. Not quite. It wasn't a person, more like a burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. A fire with a mind of its own. Not just any fire either. There were undying flames. Yeah, I think this is the guy from the gay sex screenshot.
What the? Huh?
The way its mouth is moving. Is it talking? I can't hear a thing, though.
What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
Yeah, no, the hair is definitely... Because Ato's hair was never, like, the right style as the character in the gay sex screenshot. That looks like his hair. The thing seemed to hear me okay, but my question seemed to upset it. A look of profound sorrow passed over its fiery features. Huh. The next moment, it disappeared into thin air. What just happened? What was that? Don't tell me. Was that a ghost? Ghost or not, it had definitely been trying to communicate with me. But what was it trying to say? And why? Well, Leon, the first 7 days are up for a free demo on Steam. That's what I'm currently playing, so you are absolutely able to do so. Vainly trying to comprehend what I'd just seen and what it all meant, I just stood there dumbfounded. It was a while before I could even bring myself to move from that spot. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep the rest of the night. I just sat in bed, waiting for the morning announcement. It's a hefty demo.
Burn Atom troops, time to rise and shine.
It's a hefty demo. 7 days. Fucking, I'm like 4 hours in, and still only day 3, which scares me. If there are 100 days, this game is gonna be fucked. Does progress transfer? It does. It does. They made a point to say that.
Get ready for your 3rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning's finally here. Should I tell everybody about what I saw last night? Would they believe me? I'm not even sure I believe it really happened. They might just write it off as a dream or say I'm going crazy. But I'll think about that later. Today's the day Soray's gonna tell us the truth. I can decide on what to do about that ghost boy afterwards. We're supposed to meet up in the war room, right? Ghost boy? Danny Phantom? Holy shit, they put Danny Phantom in this game. Oh. Good morning, Takumi. Did you sleep well? I'm afraid I had a rather restless night. My conditions. Oh, my symptoms. They're conditioning. What's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Just a little queasy. My body doesn't deal with change very well. Oh, my symptoms. They're symptoming. Being in a new place, so many new sights and sounds, it takes some getting used to. I should be fine, though, given enough time. He doesn't look fine. I hope being here won't make his condition any worse. His symptomous condition. The symptomous condition. Symptomous Andy. Is symptomous even a word? It's symptomatic, isn't it? I like symptomous more. Oh, I thought it was. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the war room. I thought I was supposed to get breakfast. Where's the war room? Infirmary. War room. There it is. What's up, gang? When I arrived at the war room, everyone else was already here. Everyone, that is, except for Saray. He's certainly taking his time. Do you think he's still discussing things with the people in charge? Maybe it's taking longer to convince them than he thought?
He should have told us that. I got up early for nothing.
That's really it. Ain't a lot of point in us waiting around here. Yes, I'm sure Saray will summon us again when he's ready to talk. When the time comes, we'll have to gather here again. Until then, we can probably spend our time as we see fit. Wow, we actually get some free time. And here I thought we were in for a long and involved lore dump. I was looking forward to it all night long. Guess I'll just rest my head in my dear sister's lap and go back to sleep now. Don't joke like that in front of other people, brother dearest. After that, the little meeting in the war room broke up, with all of us going back to our rooms. We're free to spend our time however we want until Saray gets back. What exactly should I do while I'm waiting?
Free time! Yay!
During free time, you can do things like upgrade your class weapon, get to know your comrades. You'll have free time twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon, during which you could pass the time by engaging in select activities. If you don't want to do anything, you can go to your bed. First, try going to the training room and entrance hall, which were unlocked during your tour of the school. I think I'm probably going to stop here. I didn't have to play any fucking tactics, which was awesome. Really, really cool and good. I like playing this game, but the problem is that it's not fully voice acted. So, voicing all the characters is just, like, rough on my throat. I probably should have asked, like, Nox or something if they wanted to help me with this, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright. Tomorrow's Saturday. So, Cassie will be around tomorrow. So, you can expect a Cassie stream then. But, yeah, I'm pretty sleepy. I'm pretty sleepy, EP. Oh, shit. Sorry, I just got added up at the Fortnite shop. I gotta go buy something in Fortnite. Bye!